Marvel might have just found the best marketing strategy with Marvel Rivals. I don't know about you guys, but I am not well versed in the Marvel universe, and I never would have watched this upcoming Fantastic Four movie if it wasn't for Marvel Rivals, which I'm now probably gonna go see. And it's not just future projects either. I had no idea who Psylocke or Adam Warlock were before Marvel Rivals, and I didn't even know that both of them appeared in a movie. Now I'm like, damn.
I would not be surprised if Marvel as an IP, not Marvel Rivals, Marvel, like the big one, like the mouse, you know what I mean? The big mouse recognized how powerful of a tool Marvel Rivals is as a marketing tool and starts to lean in even harder to like collaborating movies with in-game stuff. Because like, to my knowledge, they did that with Marvel Snap, and nothing against Marvel Snap, but Marvel Snap was a very small game from what I've seen, right? Like, it's not anywhere near the size of the Titanic AAA studios of like your Apex, your Valorant, your CS, you get what I'm saying, right? So now that they have one available like that, I would not be surprised if they do that more.
Like, damn, I might have to go watch those movies. Also, you're telling me Eyebrows guy played Adam Warlock? I thought he was supposed to be the perfect hero. You know what? Whatever. It is what it is. Also, while researching this video...
Did everyone know this? Am I the last person to figure it out?
I just realized that Magic is also in a movie. First of all, I didn't even know that character existed until Marvel Rivals. In second, she was in a movie that came out in 2020. Okay, now that I'm thinking about it, there's probably a reason I've never seen any of these movies. They're probably terrible. But nonetheless, this game introduced me to probably like 10 characters I had no idea existed. And now I'm pretty invested in their stories and would watch a movie or show or something about them. And it's a good thing that Marvel has the exact means to do just that. So it won't end up like a...
Where have I heard this before? Hero shooter... unique characters. People want to see more lore about them, get attached to them, want to hear their stories. Where have I heard that before?
Another game that drags you in and connects you to their characters, but then can't back it up with any cinematics later on down the road.
I swear, on all that is holy, I did not ever pre-watch these. I've never once, literally not a single time, I have never, ever pre-watched a single TikTok when these get reviewed. I always am fully hands off. Every time, I always make sure mods, retro crap, all handle it. That way, it's my first time seeing it.
I'm sorry, that's not a fair comparison. To ask a little indie company for just a 10 to 12 minute long YouTube animation, they're working really hard on their character skins in the meantime, so it's okay.
Sorry, I haven't quite fully recovered yet. I'm just... Dude, Overwatch, can you guys wake the f up over there, man? Because, like, genuinely, you've made the game, like, gameplay so much better. You have hero bands on the horizon. You have stadium on the horizon. You have all these things that are actually for the in-game good. You just need a cyberpunk moment. And you... Sorry. Oh, let's move on.
You may be losing the match before the first round even starts. Now let me explain. The ban phase should never be auto-piloted, and unfortunately I've been seeing it way too often recently. Stop banning based off what the community thinks is broken. For example, the Hulk is the most banned hero right now. Yes, I get it, his team up is
when did this come out? 126.
Decent. But the reality is the Hulk is the hardest tank to play, and not many tanks know how to play him, even in Grandmaster or Celestial.
Wasn't the original reason though, because like people thought like Iron Man was really strong with like Strange, and like Strange Hulk was really good, but like Strange, okay, season 0/season 1 Gamma team up was still really strong. You could one shot through support ults if you're fully charged, so it was still kind of worth it. But I guess it makes a good point, but like at the same time though, I think that's the beauty of bans, right? Like the beauty of bans is to let people ban wherever the f they want. Like, you know, there was almost an argument to not have bans in like anything below diamond, right? When people were debating it, now it's going to be in gold. And a lot of people were like, well, they just won't know what to ban. But is that really a good argument to not have them have bans? It's like, yeah, if they want to ban Jeff the Landshark, let them ban Jeff the Landshark. Who cares?
Sure. This makes banning him a waste, and the enemy is most likely going to ban him anyways. The worst thing you can do is double up bans with the enemy. If you absolutely do not care about putting thought into your ban picks, default to banning Luna and Cloak and Dagger. These are the two strongest heroes in the game, and their mains will be absolutely useless without them.
I mean, maybe this is a hot take. I think you should ban around what your team is playing. Everyone locks stuff right at the beginning of the game. Like, let's say you have an Atom player, you're not banning Star-Lord, you're probably not banning Mantis. If you have a Luna player, however, you're not going to ban Luna. You might want to ban Cloak. No, I don't know if you want to ban Cloak. Like, let's say you ban Invis instead. right? Like, this vid is way too old. This one is old, right? That's why I'm not trying to like harp on the actual individual pieces. I'm talking about bans as a whole. Bans can win you a game as long as like you're enabling your teammates, right? Like you enable your teammates with bans. Like you don't ban just off of like, I don't like this character. Like if you see your teammates play certain things, ban what's good against them.
Plus, it will allow both teams to enjoy the game instead of constant support
You know?
ultimates. But there is a better way. On the first pick, you should ban based off of your team's selections. Yes, that means for the love of God, please hover over the character that you want to play.
This is actually good. I agree.
Chat who you're willing to flex. If you see that your team has a Groot or double tank, ban Wolverine. Or if you have a Rocket or a Jeff who aren't the best supports in a duo support comp, you absolutely want to ban Cloak and Dagger or Luna. That way it evens the playing field. If you see your team has 2 to 3 dive heroes, ban Namor as he is the best anti-dive hero.
Or you ban Luna, actually, but
the game.
Well, now that's going to be gone because the Gamma team-up's going to be there instead. But like,
for the love of
now
God,
you can just ban Hulk.
Do not target ban your own teammates. Trust me, I get it. You're probably sick of that Lord Spidey insta-locking, but target banning him is just going to make...
Yeah, I've had teammates ban Rocket because he's my main. I genuinely feel a little bit bad for the Rocket community and how they were persecuted in the beginning of this game. Not saying you specifically, but like, man, they're kind of annoying. Like with like the whole win rate thing. Like, you ever talk to them about it? Like, they're always like, it's the highest win rate though. It's like, dude, I don't care. Like, I do feel bad for those types of players that get their mains banned. That's where I feel bad. It's just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know why. I don't know why it's probably as a reaction to the other stuff. But yeah, that's not fun. That's ass.
Make him
throw.
Sorry,
that, dude.
So instead, ban Namor and or Luna to make his job easier. On the second pick, you want to ban off the enemy's first pick, as that may show what they're planning on doing. For example, if they ban Namor on the
It's why you shouldn't one trick. One tricking is a whole different conversation.
First pick, they're most likely playing a dive or a melee hero, so ban Panther to be safe as he is the best melee hero. If they ban Hela, you can ban Hulk or Storm to be safe because they may plan on playing a flyer. And none of these are hard set rules. I'm just trying to get your guys' brains moving. You may be losing.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, not bad. Good, actually good TikTok. Last one.
Welcome
Chat. Don't forget, these are completely supplied by you. So if you guys don't submit them into my Discord and show me either cool, stupid, good takes, bad takes, ridiculous, good memes, whatever it is, I can't do these because I'm only one set of eyes, one set of hands. So yeah, if you see cool ones, make sure you put them in my Discord. My mods will go through it, make sure there's nothing gonna get me banned, and we'll watch them on stream. So if you want to see more of it, that's how you get more. All right, let's go.
Welcome to Where My Heels At.
Oh my God, this is a quiet one. Okay, let me max it out for you guys. Good luck.
Where I spectate insta-lock DPS shitters who complain about their healers. Today is special because my boys Tony Romero and Blore sent me a video of an Iron Man who went 5 and 7 with 7,500 damage in a Grandmaster Convoy game who was more concerned with blaming the healers than playing the actual game. Off the rip, he's gonna go into autopilot and doesn't know.
I was gonna give a small warning because like, as one content creator to another who likes watching spectating people, you gotta like try to make sure you're spectating someone who like actually submitted it to the game. And like for this case was actually shit talking, but they did do the due diligence. Because I definitely have people sometimes like submit stuff for spectating bronze and they pretended to be somebody in a game, so I would roast someone they didn't like, and it's like, you know what I mean? So it's a little bit complicated, but yeah.
In a Grandmaster Convoy game who was more concerned with blaming the healers than playing the actual game. Off the rip, he's gonna go into autopilot and doesn't know how to fly like one of these airlines that keeps crashing and he's just gonna go down. And here he's gonna make his heroes turn around from the fight and heal him from behind, and then he's gonna say Jarvis do nothing and just kind of stand here and float around and watch the team fight. I swear there's so many babies that play this game. This dude's already saying GG go next, not even 2 minutes into the game.
God, I hate people who do that. I haven't played a whole lot of Rivals Ranked the last couple weeks. I've heard it's been awful. Like, awful. I think I have 10 games in like the last month. No, that's not true. Maybe 20 games in the last month. Maybe 25, give or take. Regardless, it's always the worst players who have the most to say. I had games, dude, I had a game against Wanted with me and Riggsy, and Wanted's on the other team. One death in, this motherfucker started complaining, bitching, saying like, "Oh, we're gonna lose," whatever. We carried him all the way through first fight. We end up winning all 3 points, whatever. He's still complaining. He starts getting destroyed in the Bucky duel, like versus Wanted. Like Wanted is diffing this guy to the moon. He has like 16 deaths. The next closest I think was one of our supports at like 7. And by the end, he goes from complaining about everyone being like, "Hey guys, like, you know, can we get on this Bucky a little bit more? Can we kill him? It's like, oh, You need help? You need help, buddy? You need help? And it's like, oh man, listen, take stock in this. If you have someone in your game, you just admitted that wanted killed the man in cold blood. Yeah, because that's my goat right there. I was gonna say, listen, you take stock in this. If somebody is hard bitching in your games and going GG or whatever, just take solace that they're probably the worst player in the game. Like in the whole lobby. They're the worst player in the game. You'll feel a little better.
Woman pops ult. He has his ult. He could fly into this blue tube and pop it to clear the whole enemy team, but he's not going to do it. Instead, he's going to pocket that thing like a Bic lighter and he's going to go down. Coming down to the end of the game, something needs to happen. The support ults have been popped, and if only you had something that could change the trajectory of this fight. Oh wait, you did. Instead, you fly dead center, ignore the Loki shift, take damage, pop your maximum pulse, and hit no one. This was his only ult of the game. Second.
Those are only ult of the game?
He takes a lot of damage and he flies right here, but I want you to see this. He flew right past the health pack. Still playing behind his healers. He's going to take more damage here, and then he's just going to
probably didn't even know the health pack is there.
And he's just going to stay there. And
hello?
While he's here, this is
bro, you can literally see the health pack on their screen. Like, I get not knowing where the health pack is, but mother can see it. It's right there. Holy, that would tilt the at me. I would scream.
I'm here in safety waiting for you to heal me. That's literally what your job is.
Wait, what?
Still playing behind his healers. He's
wait, is this a comms clip?
And then he's just going to tuck himself into this corner, and he's just going to stay there. And while he's here, this is stuff he wants to say.
I need healing right now. How can I engage the enemy? I'm here in safety waiting for you to heal me. That's literally what your job is.
He went back here with 3 minutes and 13 seconds left on the clock. And instead of thrusting his ass to this health pack to heal him, he just stayed there. He stayed there so long, he's got Scarlett Johansson wishing she could.
Wait, W name. I'm Drake May.
Chris Kyle his ass. And then with 2 minutes and 12
seconds. You think that's actually
left,
Drake May?
He decides to move and go get the health pack that was further away. Then takes damage and goes back to the corner like it's Blair Witch Project. He stays there so long the enemy hella knows he's there and goes and just takes him out. Stop blaming your healers and play the damn game. Welcome to where my...
Holy shit. Dude, you know, I only typically do spectating bronze, spectating rank 1, just because like those are like the far ends and has the most fun content. But Jesus Christ, I didn't realize GM looked this bad sometimes. Oof. Yeah, that's a classic. That's a classic right there. Yeah, good series. You know what? I hope this pops up my For You page. I think I'd enjoy it. But yeah, as a reminder, you want to see more TikToks like this? Make sure you submit in my Discord. If you don't, I can't do this content. So yeah, if you enjoy it, make sure you do that.